Y'all weather is beautiful though, it's so perfect. I don't know how y'all don't go crazy. Well, y'all do go crazy. But it's so perfect all the time. I realized I love this weather when I went home recently and was watching a football game with some of my homies, and I realized that there's no manly way to ask for a blanket. There's no manly way to tell your thug friend your toes cold, brother. Furthermore, through hands-on research, there's no manly way to be the only man in a room full of men under a blanket and comfortable. You like meeting new people? What's up, dog? Name's Chris. It's 300 count, nigga. This is nice.
Man, I love white people. I just love white people. I know, comics get up here and talk about they don't like white. I love white people. Y'all are awesome. Y'all jump off of mountains without parachutes. Y'all take ecstasy. Y'all are the bomb. Y'all keep messing with animals. No matter how many of y'all get killed, y'all still keep going after it, boy. I was watching the news the other day, and the newscaster was like, if you see a mountain lion, do not approach it. I was like, who is this commercial for? This is for white folks. Black people don't mess with animals. We cross the street when we see a squirrel. You see the look in Alvin's face. Even the mountain lion be like, is this bitch approaching me? Wow. Y'all be hiking and riding your bike all in the mountains and surprised when a mountain lion jump out and maul your punk ass. Where did he come from? He came from the mountains. It's a mountain lion. It's not a kitchen lion. It's not a bathroom lion. I'm trying to figure out why does my lunch have a backpack on? Why? Crazy white woman got killed by her own python. I ain't even got no punchline for that because it's ridiculous. How do you raise your own murderer? How do you do that? How do you go to a cage with a python in it and go, coochie, coochie, coo, python? That python was like, soon, bitch.
We've been friends for a long time. We worked together on SNL. He is the Hans from Hans and Franz. Ladies and gentlemen, Dana Carvey.
Basically, what I did was I played the Trump Casino in Atlantic City. Corporate date. They had all the high rollers there, like 1,000 of them in a room.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to introduce me, but he was just on a speaker from New York.
Oh, nice.
And so I'm standing on stage. Now, the speaker, suddenly it's Donald Trump's voice. And you could see the salesman. Now we're going to provide you some of the outstanding entertainment from Saturday Night Live. Does all these amazing characters. He went on and on and on about me, and then I bombed.
Don't get it. See, I look young. I look your age, but I'm not your age. I'm old. I fool myself. I be in the mirror like, oh shit, you about to kill him? You looking good, finesse, baby. Ooh, ooh. But then I take a couple of steps and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my knee? This was a good knee last year. And my shoulder hurt, it's gonna rain, god damn. My daddy knew when it was gonna rain, my granddaddy knew. Now I got that power. You don't know what 40 and older go through. What's your name? Say, Robert? Let me tell you what I'm doing. I go to the bathroom. I pee. I know how to pee. I've been peeing for 42 years. I shake. I'm done. I zip up. I take a couple of steps. I pee just a little bit more. I'm like, fuck! I was done. I'm wearing boxer shorts. I got on my socks. Fuck! That shit never happened last year. I gotta walk back in the Red Lobster with pee-pee stains on my drawers. Shit change our whole week.
What else is happening with you now that you're getting older?
Well, my wife and I had a baby, and it was
Are you? Yeah, that's right. You had a baby.
We have a little baby girl, which was our second choice, and it's very cute. I was happy. My wife was less happy, but she's younger than me. You know, she still wants to do things. You know, leave the house. You know, have friends. No, she said she got me glasses. I didn't think I was going to need glasses, and she said, "You're doing this all the time, huh?"
I listen to a lot of classic music. I like old Judy Garland, you know, when she was older, when she sang, because at that point in her life, she sounded like she was in a car off-roading. That's why I like her. Somewhere over the rainbow. Be careful, Judy, don't fall off the truck. I don't like too many singers today, you know? Christina Aguilera, just shut up. Just shut that mouth. Just overdoes it, you know, the like too much of her songs that we forget what song she's singing. She sang the Star Spangled Banner live, you know, and I felt bad for the crowd because they're like, oh, let's sing along. Oh, say can you... No, you can't sing along to that anthem. Oh, say, can you sing? Oh, yeah. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart. And she did that as a kid too, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to be in kindergarten class, you know, when they're learning the alphabet. Now class together, A, B, C. Who is that? That's just one letter. Oh God, we're gonna be here all day.
I always wanted to be a thug, man. I had a family full of thugs. I used to try to chase them around all the time. But they never fully accepted me because I spent half my life in the suburbs. And it's not gangster when they're having a gang meeting in the city and you have to commute to the hood. That's not a gangster thing to do. I be late for all the gang meetings. Like, where you at, dog? In traffic, nigga. It's crazy. I stopped for a latte and shit got real. If y'all gonna do that drive-by, take the streets, dog. Shit is crazy. And I smile too much, man. I probably die like this, you know? I'm just saying, if white people can walk up to you on the street and ask you for directions randomly, your thug level's not where it needs to be. I'm like, yo, stick them up. Like, how do I get to Cahuenga? Take this gun, take a left. People are crazy, watch your step. I'm having a good day. Where's the church? Where is the church?
Can we treat it more playfully, like a newsreel from the 1930s? And news out of Hollywood today, Olympic gold medalist Bruce Jenner has announced that he is becoming a she. And guess what? She's gorgeous. In other news, movie star Clark Gable has announced that he also is transitioning. He'll soon be known as Kathy Gable, and he'd like to star in a sequel to Gone with the Wind where he plays Scarlett O'Hara. And quite frankly, we do give a damn. Another angle, another way to get into it.
There was an article. Ew. Another way to get into it. You're disgusting. There was an article on Yahoo goes. USA Today goes. Can comedians make fun of transgenders? They're asking that. And then they have transgenders going, yes, as long as you don't mention the sexual parts. I'm like, well, that's the whole thing.
I think everybody has a sense of humor, including transgender people. You can make fun of me. I don't care.
All right.
Straight heterosexual man. It's hilarious.
Well, Dana, okay, but Dana, come on. His name's Dana.
Well, if I do transition, I don't have to change my name.
Exactly.
That's an advantage. Don't believe me, I've thought of that. John, do you have faith in God as a Jew?
Yeah, I do. I believe God is a Jew because his son was Jewish.
Well,
and not to be competitive, but my God is your God's dad.
Alcohol is not a new problem for me. It has been dogging me for like a decade now. And this illustrates it. When I was 20 years old, I blacked out drinking, and I fell asleep in my own bed, which should be a safe zone. It wasn't this evening, okay? So my roommates broke into my room and shoved a stick of butter down my pants. That's weird as fuck. That's very weird. That's a weird thing to do. And throughout the night, it melted and congealed. And when you wake up in the morning with no idea of what happened the night before, and you see that, you don't think, is that melted, congealed butter? That's not the thought. The thought is, no! What did you do to yourself? You gotta start taking it easier at night. No. And I did what any of us would do upon finding that. I told nobody about it. I didn't say a word. And since I didn't tell anybody about it, my roommates were drunk when they did it to me. They didn't bring it up to me. So no one said anything. And I spent 8 months of my life convinced that I had the rarest STD on the planet. Positive. Because after I got out of the shower, like I take a shower right away, and also I realized that day that you can turn a stand-up only shower into a sit-down shower if you're sad enough. Like you can do it, you know, because that's where you can hug your whole body and just really tell yourself you're not a bad person. Like your mom loves you, you know that. Your dad might not, but your mom. I got out of that shame shower and I was like, find out what you have. Look it up on the internet. Google, creamy discharge around the pelvis. Oh, that's not a thing? It doesn't exist on the internet? Okay. I'm the first one with this? Great. Patient 0 for new AIDS? Awesome. Spent 8 months thinking I had new AIDS. Every morning waking up being like, is it back today? I found out what happened 8 months later. 8 months, when another friend had passed out at her house, and my roommates are like, let's put some butter down his pants. And I'm like in the kitchen like, what did you say you're gonna do? What are you gonna put? What are you gonna do to him? You're gonna, what? And they're like, we'll put butter down his pants. And I'm like, have you done that before maybe to somebody in the house? Has that happened before? Has this happened before to somebody maybe? Has that happened? And they're like, we did it to you, man, a while back. And I'm just like, August 16th, 2006. Is that the date? Is it? Because I got that marked out on my calendar, gang, as the day I contracted new AIDS. Fuck you, man.